the thing that's on my mind right now is this goose that you keep bringing up.
Well,
Chris.
yeah,
And I remember the goose. It was very, very good. It was like a mind-reading goose or something that.
It's just fun.
So,
Rod goes around and reads people's thoughts through this goose.
Of course he does.
Now they know I'm demonic.
Yes. Because when I think demons, I think geese.
So, Chris, what was it that you wanted?
There's a lot to that.
Oh, well, the goose has a name, and I can't remember it.
Well, it depends on the situation.
Okay. I thought it was a
goose. It's a her, and I call her Claire.
Okay.
Clairvoyant, the goose.
Yes. Clairvoyant, the goose. So when now this is almost like a signature thing of yours. And so how did the goose come about? I mean, did you just need a prop and you just decided on that?
I first saw this done by a magician over 30 years ago on a TV special. And I went, man, if I could ever do that, I would love to do that. It's so funny and just fun. I mean, the long story short, the goose, you put a pin in the goose's beak, and I put a notebook in front of him, and then he answers people, like I'll say, think of a number between 1 and 10, and the goose writes it down. And then I say, okay, what was your number? 8. And I turn it around. The goose knew it was 8, and it says 8 on there. Okay, so I saw that on this TV special, and it was hilarious. It was so funny. But I thought, well, I'm not going to steal the guy's idea. It's his. Well, lo and behold, 20 years later, I open up a magic magazine, and the guy's selling the act and the prop. And I don't care how much it cost, and it was not cheap. I've been dreaming about doing this one for 20 years. Yeah. I'm buying that goose. Yeah. And I did. And it kills, man. It's so fun to do.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got one question. Because this whole time, you have a wife, you have kids. What is your wife thinking when you're like, honey, I got to buy this goose, okay? Like, I know it's a lot of money, but I think it's really going to pay off in the end. Well, like, what's her response? Does she get tired of your little tricks?
Did
or
the
what's
sales
the deal?
to her include it's a mind-reading goose?
With magic beans, right?
Yes.
If it hadn't been a mind reading goose, I probably could have bought it really cheap, but it reads minds, honey.
There's Clairvoyant and Rod Robison.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a little secret. My wife doesn't like magic. So here's what I did years ago. I took her out to dinner. I said, I know I spend some money on magic stuff. I'm going to start doing shows, paid shows, so I can pay for it. So I have my own little account. Yeah. When I want to buy something, I buy it. She doesn't care. It's fine. As long as I don't dip into the family budget. And
that's kind of like our old stand-up comedy shows paid for a vehicle, We bought a vehicle to cut through the snow and ice to get back to our show in Michigan when we started doing comedy up there. And the comedy shows had to pay the note. And it did for like 3 years.
No, I love it because once the wife and the husband are like-minded and they're in agreement, God can do some really amazing things when the two are on the same page. So
this has been a sample of No Apology with Emilee and Chris. For full episodes and other content, go to our website, freshroadmedia.com. And thank you for sharing and subscribing.